Hey, g'day and welcome back. We're going to do a couple of quick edits here where we're going to set some of these frames that we've just created up. So for the first one, we do it a little bit differently. We're going to add a new XML file and it's going to be called, something goes wrong here. Okay, we had a bit of a graphic glitch there. Not sure what's causing that. We're just going to replace this. Okay, and so our desktop frame is going to use a image or a frame called desktop, and we're going to get rid of the dice DF and D100. Let's publish that one. And remember, we're going to also set up some of our shortcut commands here in our desktop environment. We've got a new one as well. So we've got console, but one new one that we're going to probably see a bit of is debug on. Alright, and that gives us a whole heap of extra debugging info. But anyway, for the moment, let's reload. Alright, so we can see the table has reloaded and we can see our wallpaper is there. Now, we may end up tweaking that a little bit, but it's pretty close to what we're going to go with or what we're looking for. So if I do some scaling, we'll make the screen much smaller. You can see that the wallpaper the tiles nicely. So that's good. I'll be able to spell it now. Okay, and let's do a couple of other frames. Okay, just really quickly as well, we removed two of the dice here. We removed the fate dice and the percentage dice. And you can see that here we've got no D6 for percentage and a percentage dice here. They're both gone. So that has worked, and we're going to change the chat frame here next. So to do that, we're actually going to, in our graphics folder, we're going to add another XML file. And right, something glitchy here. Alright, I just reloaded the Ruleset wizard. It's been running for a few days, bouncing in out of other things. So let's see if this works. We're going to create a new XML file, and we're going to call this one graphics frames. That's just a name from Core RPG. So we can see the file down here, and I've just prepped it. So utility box 2 was one of the frames that we prepped in a previous session, and we've taken the offset from that already. So remember we mucked around with these offsets here, so 94, 125 and 4. And I'm going to reuse those, and I'm going to reuse those for a frame called chatbox. I don't need to add it as a whole new frame in there. We can just do it here. We've already imported this file, so we'll save that one and we'll push that out. Okay, while that table is reloading, we're going to do one more, and that's we're going to create a sidebar frame to replace this one. Alright, so we've got our chat here. And possibly this is going to be a little bit too much here. We might mess with these colors. You can see as well, I've obviously mucked around with some different colors schemes in here. This may be too much on the chat. We'll see what happens. What we're going to do now is replace this one here, and what we're going to do is actually replace it with a solid but semi-transparent block. I'm going to create a new image of size 200 by 200. It's already black, that's nice. I wonder if it's black. It's 1A, 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 it's the same color as the other one, that's okay. And we're going to set this to maybe 70% opacity, and we'll export that. Rulesets. So we're actually in DBR Dungeon World, frames, and black trans 70, and can't do a JPEG. PNG support transparency and JPEGs do not. So we'll export that. we'll switch back into Fantasy Grounds. We'll name that frame here as well. Add new frame. Just a single frame. We can do this the old school way. Now the offset here is perfectly fine at 0, 0, 0 because there's nothing in here that doesn't just repeat nicely. We'll close that and we will set a new entry here in graphics frames. Okay, we'll put it in here. Basically, the name is shortcuts. We'll reference our file, same offset, and we will push both of those up. Reload our table. Okay, we can see it's a very simple sidebar, but reasonably effective, just transparent. You might find that 60 or 80 might work better for you. I think I'm going to rework this image at some point. I'm not totally wrapped in that one. I can see where I was going with it, but I don't think I've quite hit it. But we can see that just these couple of changes, and this is obviously the utility boxes picked up for this one, we can see that that has made a fair bit of change to our desktop layout already. So nice quick one today. We'll see you again soon.